So I usually don't post about books, but I read them a lot. And this Arnold Palmer book was in one of my drawers, and I randomly go out and I try to switch it up and grab some books that I haven't read in a long time. And I learned this from the Daily Stoic, Ryan Holidays, is he said, you've never walk in the same river twice. Well, what does that mean? Well, you never pick up the same book twice and read the same page twice. Why? How? Well, when you read that same page today, it's going to resonate with what's going on in your life now. But when you read it in a couple years from now or a month from now, different things are happening. And I read this book 3 years ago, and I opened it up again, and they're short stories by Arnold Palmer, who's one of the greatest golfers ever. You might know him for his iced tea lemonade combo drink. And there's a story in here about pressure. And he uses the word system in here, and I underlined them. And he uses it about 15 times. And it's only a short page and a half. And what he's really talking about is I developed a system early in my career. And when I was in trouble and I was coming down the stretch, I relied on my system. And the system dwelled on basic fundamentals, he says. He practiced his system during practice. So it carried over to the game, he could rely on his system. And so the thought going through my mind is, what's my system? What is my default mode? What is your default mode when you walk through the field? Do you kind of cringe a little bit and get scared to fail? Do you accept the game that we're playing? Think about your system, because you're building it today. With what you're doing today with your actions, you're starting to build your system. Be very specific about what your system is going to be doing. Because when blank hits the fan, your system is going to go to default mode. What is that default mode? Arnold Palmer had a great system. He was a great player. Hope this one helps. Hope you relate a little bit. And remember, you're only as good as your system. Talk soon.